Hey everybody, this is Rainbow Reviews. Today we're talking about Primal Season 2 Episode 5, Slave of the Scorpion. Now, in my opinion, this is a perfect episode of Primal. I mean, it's so good. I mean, we start out with a parallel to the Season 1 finale, and I really enjoyed that. I don't know if it was like they meant to do that, but the parallel was that they started out like fishing, and it was like generally a happier vibe to the start of the episode, and I like that. I think it was a neat little parallel. Now, the plot of this episode is Spear and Fang run into a more advanced human woman. Now, I knew going into this episode that they were going to run into a more advanced human, but I thought it would be more like an enemy, but I guess not. So that was a nice subversion of expectations on my part. And this episode is amazing because it has amazing pacing. Like, the first part of the episode, it goes pretty slow, and then it speeds up a bit, and then it speeds up just a bit more. Like, and that is just perfect, fluid pacing in my mind. And then they just go up fishing, and they find the human, then they chase her around for a little bit, and then the episode slows down a little bit more, and they just camp there for the night, right where they caught her so she doesn't get away. And that was a nice touch to this episode. I really didn't expect the pacing to shine through so much, but it really, really did. And, but you know what? Spoiler alert for this episode, but I really thought we'd have a new party member by the end of this episode. I was really hoping for it, making all these plans to, include it in this video, but sadly, Mira, we do not have her in our party by the end of the episode. She gets taken away by the cult she once belonged to. And that's kind of sad, I was really hoping a shake-up of the story with her, by her being included in our party from now on. But, that's not to say that she doesn't cause a huge impact on our characters. Because the story of Mira, which is her name, it appears there is a cult of advanced humans across the sea with a scorpion king/queen. Now, this opens up a lot of stuff for Primal. It opens up, like a whole more advanced society, and it opens up a distant future villain. That's really cool, and it pretty much almost guarantees a planned Season 3, and that's why I'm really, really excited, and why that made me really, really happy. And it sounds like a great storyline to continue exploring. Now, Mira wanted to escape this cult, and Spear and Fang helped her do that, because they broke her chains, metaphorically but also literally. And this episode presented more difficulties with the language barrier, and, I keep saying it, that's what I love about this season of Primal. It's because it's showing us how Spear and Fang, and I guess Mira, they don't exactly all get along because they don't speak the same language. Spear and Fang have never spoken before, more on that later, but Mira can speak, and she is trying to tell Spear and Fang about where she comes from, what her deal is, but they just don't get it because they don't speak a language. It's not English, because that wouldn't make sense, but they don't speak her little caveman talk that she does. Like I said, it's a cliffhanger ending. The cult drags her back to the island that they came from, and I think that we have not seen the last of Mira, but there's one final surprise in this episode, and I loved this. Spear says his first word, really. Oh man, it really is just a perfect episode. I am super duper excited for Season 3. Technically, Season 2, as I understand it, because Primal was ordered in a Season 1, just a one season way, where all of this is Season 1. I understand it. But yeah, regardless, I am really excited for Primal Season 3, and this was the best episode of Primal yet. 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching.